Good morning, family. Good morning. Hope everyone is well. Right. Let's mark the register. Bry is in the house. Bry, you were not here on Monday, my friend. You are not here on Monday. Siznontal is in the house. Hosea is also in the house. Zano Kanyo. This is your first time commenting on this channel, I can tell. But I welcome you. I'm only doing this, Zano, just to show that I know everybody, and from now on I'll be knowing if you are part of the family. I know everybody by name here, but we welcome you. Tulan is in the house. Lord Gift is also in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to another edition of Trade with MJ live stream. We are still having the Iraq-Iran war. Tibza, we have a lot of table hosts, by the way, guys. We have a lot of table hosts, by the way. Bri is saying, yes, I had some family responsibility, but I'm back. I can tell if you're here or you are not here. I can really tell. I know all of you guys. I really know all of you guys by your names. All of you. Okay, what are we doing today? Guys, I don't know, but for me, if this week you haven't done much, I gave you guys an analysis last week on price points, your notebook, your sticky note. There it is. You know, I call it the black book, which is the sticky note. So all my prices are in there. All my prices are in there. What you're looking at here on the chart is gold. You know, times like this, as much as I don't like using pending orders, but times like this, somehow you're gonna have to use pending orders depending on your approach on this markets, right? Just 1 second, please. Yeah, we start early now. We used to start at 9, but now we start from 8:30. I think it's better that way. What do you guys think? I think it's always better to start early, because this market is waiting for nobody. So yeah, let's get to work, choppers. Let's get to work. Okay, I think we can start. Henrico is saying, morning Mr. President, just made a deposit, didn't use your bonus code, need your number again, lost it. I'll put my number there again. Henrico. Okay. We were looking at a lot of price points this week on gold, and this setup here, these two setups, we had two price points, and maybe it's only fair for those of you that were not here. I told you guys on Monday the two price points I'm looking at buying gold, right? This for me were psychological levels, and I wanted to buy them. I wanted to buy at those points, and I also spoke about it on CNBC Africa on Friday, right? Power lunch with Fifi Peters on Friday in the afternoon. I was asked, where is gold going, right? What is my take? What is my analysis? And maybe let's try to get a listen to it, right? Let's try to see. Let's try to listen. Let's try to listen to it. I don't know if I have the video here. But yeah. Let's try to see if this analysis was spot on or not. No, my system is lagging. My system is lagging. I'm not gonna continue. I don't think I'm gonna continue. My system is lagging. No, I'm not gonna continue with this. My apologies. My system is just lagging there, so I'm not gonna continue with that, guys. What I actually wanted to play for you, you can always check it out. The episode that was released on Monday. So we basically took the analysis that we made on CNBC on Friday. So I spoke about two price levels, right? So I spoke about 3,350. This is where we're gonna be looking, and I clearly mentioned that we are looking at 3,350. And what I mean when I say we, I mean you guys. I mean this family here, this community here. We're looking at 3,350 psychological level. Buy it. Don't buy it here. I mean, if you're going to buy it at 3,399 or so, 339, chances are you are not going to have a good rebound there, because this will be taken initially as support, right? And I said 3,350, buy it. There it is. We hit TP nicely there. And I spoke about if we are also going to get a discount, right? Again, below 350, our next psychological level that we're going to be looking into is 3,300. And look at what happened there on 3,300. A nice buy setup there on this indecision candlestick. 3,300, buy to the upside, TP taken, pending others, right? This for me were just pending others. Didn't even want to look at the candlestick patterns and whatnot, right? My focus was, I have two psychological levels. There's war obviously happening. we know that during these times there is a lot of instability in the market, and this gold will be taken as safe haven asset. And I always say, and this is also what I've mentioned on CNBC Africa, guys, that for every buyer there must be a seller. Yes, fundamentally so, you could be correct, but you need to understand it's a numbers game. Hedge fund and money managers are not yet committing to buying gold, so we cannot buy it long term now. Somebody asked me about 3,500 and I said, look, we cannot even speak about 3,500 as yet. Why? Spread on gold, 2,000 something contracts have been added on the spreads on gold, meaning to say hedge funds and money managers, institutions are hedging gold at the moment. Why? Because they're looking at where the money is, right? So I see Bryce, I'm surprised how gold didn't behave like it should this past week with geopolitical tensions. Let me tell you something, Bry. A lot of people were looking at that. I said to you on the live stream again, let's go to WTI, right? We spoke about the Strait of Hormuz, right? Which is moving around $20 million worth of oil, right? And we spoke about if US will strike, what will happen, right? There will be interruption, and the price of maybe Brent crude and WTI obviously can be affected, and it might be expensive. What did I say to you guys on Monday? What did I say to you guys on Monday? I said, do not buy WTI because of this gap, right? We had a gap here all the way to $75.73. And I told you that the discount that I will have is $73. Another psychological level for me. Where is $73? This is where I had my line. Another nice execution to the upside. Closed position just around VWAP level, right? Which is around $74. So $1 in the money there, in and out, take the trade, scalp it, and whatever that it does after that, right? I've been seeing a lot of analysts talking about buying WTI, buying Brent crude. And I clearly mentioned this to you that, guys, a lot of retail traders now understand the dynamics of fundamentals, right? So they know these things. What will happen is the big guys will try by all means to do the opposite because they go where the money is. So we had a lot of people, just because of this gap on Monday, many people bought WTI. And I told you, rather buy it at $73, exit at $74. Take your dollar in the money and be out, right? Go check out the live stream for last week as well. Guys, I don't have music and my head is all over the place. I feel like I'm in a lecture hall. There we go. Okay, so we are going to again continue trading like crazy maniacs that do not know what they are doing. Why? Because we understand what is happening on the ground, and we are always going to get clowns and people that will come on the stream and look at fundamentals, look at their Harvard Business School degrees and tell us that, look, fundamentally, Mr. President, you are wrong. I understand that, but I don't just trade fundamentals. For every buyer, there must be a seller, and I'll continue saying that. Do you want to make money or do you want to be correct? We are here to make money. We are not here to be correct. We want to make money. That's it. What are we doing again today? One can ask. WTI is trading at $65.02. What are we going to be doing? If you look at from the daily perspective here, look, we are having a major significant area here, right? We had a rebound at the same level here in April, same level here in May, broke above it. Now we are retesting it again. What do you think most retail traders are going to do? They are going to buy WTI. Are we buying it? Absolutely not. We are going to look at where can we catch it on the high, right? We break above this level here, take out stop losses of those who committed, take it again to the downside. I'm saying WTI $60 in the money. That's what I'm saying. And those of you that are saying, Mr. President, are you using crystal balls and whatnot? This has nothing to do with crystal balls. This is experience and having respect for the craft and understanding how this works. It's not about me having crystal balls and whatnot, right? Understanding the game, understanding what happens here. So that's my take on WTI. Today, what are we doing on gold? Well, we are already out. We are already out. Okay, I'm going to give you another price level. It's up to you if you're going to take it or not. I give you a price level and you say, Mr. President, I took it. I took it, but I lost it. Listen, I'm not here to give you a signal. I'm not here to give you financial advice. All I'm saying is everything that I talk about, I write it in this black book of mine, right? I'm looking at gold. This is another price point I'm giving you. Will it pass? Will it take us to TP? I don't know. What I know is that we had an analysis from last week Friday. 2 of those analyses went well. 3,350 hit TP. 3,300 hit TP. WTI, we looked at $73 to reload from there. $73 to $70, we hit TP. We are out. So we are smooth this week. 3 out of 3. What are we looking at? Let me tell you something. What most retail traders are going to do with regards to this gold, 3,350, the same price that we had last time. Have a look at it. I'm saying I'm not going to sell it there. Why? Because this is pure retest. Retail traders, what are they going to do? Definitely going to say, oh, this thing went to the downside. Let's reload positions and make a new low, possibly 3,200, right? That's not what I'm going to do. This is what I am going to do. I'm going to be looking at something like this. That's my take on gold. I'm still going to continue being bullish. All right. Let's have a look at currency pairs. Right. So we spoke about this box here on Monday. We're trading between $1.15 and $1.14, break above, and that's where you can make decisions. Look, I'm just concerned about how these currency pairs are moving, man. We're initially having this market ranging. I would still take this as a range, and I'll tell you why. I won't even count this, right? This is what I'm going to be looking at. I can't really make something out of this, right? VWAP trading at $1.16. So we've just tapped $1.16. Are we holding that level? I think so. I think so. If we hold $1.16, we hold $1.16. We play around $1.16. We close above VWAP. I'm taking my buy orders there. British pound USD. We're having a key significant area here at $1.36. Are we holding that level? Discount for me $1.35. Then we can go simply to $1.36, $1.37. Well, I need to close above VWAP. I need to get a clear indication that we stay and hold above VWAP. Then that's when I'm going to be clear with my approach there, right? NAS 100. Just one second. I just want to look at the heat map with regards to currency pairs quickly. All right, euro is weak, dollar is weak, AUD is strong for the session or in the early opening hours of the session. AUD, yeah, as I said, strong. British pound quite strong. New Zealand dollar strong. I wouldn't want to mess around with it. Canadian dollar weak. Swiss franc weak. Japanese yen weak. Japanese has been getting a beating for some time now, since last week, by the way. Chinese yuan, I would say it's steady, man. There's not really much going. I mean, I think it's only down by 0.44% against the New Zealand dollar, and up against the Japanese. So yeah, I would say Japanese is the weakest for the day, and the strongest would definitely have to be um, New Zealand. Family, can we please like the stream before I carry on? Are we having enough likes? 43 people watching, only 18 likes. Family, let's do better. Let me give you like 30 seconds to do so. All right, nice 100. Oops. We are finding a bit of consolidation between 22,200 and 22,180, right? Fungile, you are right, my friend. People must just like this stream, guys. 52 people, only 23. The reason why we ask you kindly so to like the stream is that increases our chances of this stream being or the algorithm rather suggesting to many people, right, so that they can join this family, right? Yeah, that's the only reason why. All right, NAS 100, 22,200 as well as 22,183. This is where we are finding consolidation. We are still above VWAP. Not really much happening. I mean, we are only up by 0.05% on NAS 100. It's not really much going on. So we have only started now, guys. I mean, the stream started like 30 minutes ago. So we still have a lot to look at. Even US 30, there's not really much going on. My interest will have to be on this German, right? I wanted to see if maybe I can have 23,600 was my psychological level. I was actually looking at this yesterday in the afternoon. So wanted to enter a buy there, but if you are having good 3 trades that you have already won, you know, at times psychology, that's where it comes in, and you say, look, maybe it might be a possibility that I'm getting too comfortable. But yeah, the setup was nice, clear. Look at 26,600 as a psychological level to reload to the upside, and I wanted to take my TP at 23,800, so $200 there in the money for German. However, I didn't do so. Today I'm closely going to be monitoring that 23,600 again. But I tell you what, if we hold it, I might reload it again to the upside. We break below it, retest it close below VWAP, I might be taking some sell orders there. So for now, we are still below VWAP. Nothing is going on. As I said, it's still early, just being 9 o'clock now. So there's not really much, folks. Let's hang out together and let's trade. Did you guys, oh my word, the thing is I don't like cursing, right? Did you guys see the statement by Donald Trump yesterday? He used an F word. I think the guy is mad. I think Mdala is mad. I really think he's mad. He's angry. He's angry. So yeah, but it seems like this war is going to be interesting. I don't want to lie to you. For me, it looks as if there might be a solution going forward. I haven't looked at the latest news today. Do you guys have something for me there? Please, if you do, let me know. What are you guys looking at today? What are you trading today? Please let me know what you're looking at, what are you trading, and what can we possibly look at as a unit. Bitcoin. Monday we had a look at Bitcoin at 103. So we looked at this level here, understanding that retail traders would want to sell it. I'm sure a lot of retail traders came in here on this rejection, right? Sell it at 103 to the downside, and we were saying we will want to buy it at 100,000, possibly 99,000, 100,000. This is where we can possibly buy Bitcoin and maybe take it back to 109. Currently trading at 106. Unfortunately, we didn't get that discount. But as you know that we were bullish on Bitcoin. Why? Again, fundamentally so. A lot of people are moving away from trading gold as a safe haven asset, and they're looking into crypto as a safe haven asset. That's what a lot of people are doing right now. So I wouldn't want to mess around selling Bitcoin, especially during this war. I wouldn't want to do that. So it's already gone. One can ask, Mr. President, where can we jump on it? Are we late? You're already at 106. It's already late. You're already late. Imagine your discounted price. This won't be even 106, 200. Nah, it's in my opinion, it's already late. Nasdaq still playing above view up. Let's see if we're gonna break 22,200. Bryce saying Hong Kong 50 thoughts divergence on 15 minutes RSI as well as. Sure, my friend, I don't know when was the last time I look at this. I don't know when was the last time. I really don't know when was the last time I looked at this. I wouldn't want to mess around with it. To be honest with you, I hear you. Divergence. Oh, I really wouldn't want to mess around with this. Let me be honest with you. I would really not want to mess around with this. I know you want to sell it because on the basis that it's overbought, but no. I think it's too risky. I wouldn't want to sell it. Let's see on a higher time frame. Nah, I wouldn't want to sell it. $24,500. Sure. Maybe 24,600 is a psychological level there, Brian. But right now, I wouldn't want to sell this thing. I wouldn't want to mess around with it. I think there's still a swipe to the upside before it can drop. Wouldn't really want to mess around with this thing. Itumeleng is saying currently looking for sales on gold. We are out on gold on a buy there, Itumeleng, on 3,300 psychological level. But this is what we are now initially looking at. If we get a rebound at 3,350 again, we are buying. Because retail traders will think that we reached 3,350. We can make a new low, possibly past 3,300 and go to the lows of 3,200. No, that's not how we are looking at it. We are looking at it like if only we reach 3,350, this is what we're going to do. Continue buying. Continue buying. Well, it will make sense for us to carry on buying this. King Kong saying I'm becoming a retail trader. Rekisitse gold at 3,333. So what King Kong is saying is he's becoming a retail trader. He sold at 3,333. Oh. I don't know, man. Why? Okay, look, I always say, guys, my aim of being in the stream is not to tell you if you are right, if you are wrong. But I always like it when you explain why. Because I know that you guys are smart enough to know why you take a position, right? As much as I wouldn't want to sell it there where King Kong sold, but it doesn't mean that King Kong doesn't have a reason. He might have a very solid reason, and I might be saying, okay, it does make sense. I didn't see it that way. Trading for me is not about who's right and wrong, but is about who has reasons after or before execution, or justification of why they take certain trades. But just because somebody trades differently, it doesn't mean they don't know what they are doing. It might seem, or it might be, their approach is always different. Because someone can say, like King Kong can say, I'm selling gold at 3,333, and you might be saying, are you crazy? What if he's selling on 3 minutes? So he's only taking like few pips on it. He's selling 3,333. Yo, I think TradingView wants to piss me off, man. I don't know why. As you know that I always like replaying this, because I use the paid one, but somehow this month it didn't go through, and I know why, because the account that I was using for these things, I've closed it, and I'm still fixing that, right? But the way they're putting adverts now is like, Chief, we want you to know that you need to pay back, you need to come back. I don't know why, but it's fine. We'll fix it. So what King Kong, before I explain further, can you please let me know where is your exit, your stops and your TP? Fungile saying it's my observation week this week. I'm trading next week. I want to trade Swiss Japanese, USD Japanese, and British Pound USD, and my all-time favorite gold. Guys, there's no nation in the world that likes trading gold like South Africa. Excuse me, I can bet. There's no, there is literally no country in the world that likes gold and Nasdaq like South Africa. I'm telling you. Maybe it's because we have a lot of mines, or maybe because we are a gold nation. That's why we like gold. But South Africa in gold. These markets are not really giving us something. But I'll be honest with you, if these markets this week decide to not give us much, I'll be happy, man, with 3 out of 3. I'll be happy, man. 3 out of 3 by Wednesday. I'm happy. I'm a happy man. I'm smiling all week, man. I've been smiling all week. I'm even getting dimples. I'll be happy, man. Like I wouldn't really care. 3 out of 3. You guys, you should be up as well. If you took every trade that I've taken, you should be happy. All right, euro dollar down by 0.05%. The heat map still not much going on. Not really much going on. We're still having the euro weak. We are having US dollar quite neutral. AUD strong. British pound, I would say it's strong. New Zealand continues to be a bullier throughout this beginning of the session. Canadian dollar weak. Swiss franc, I would say neutral. Japanese yen weak. Chinese yuan also, I would say neutral. Yeah, so if this market would, I mean, the only thing that seems to be moving at this point is, if you look at my watch list here, not really much going on. The only thing that seems to be moving is WTI up by 1% already. That's the only thing that seems to be moving. But again, if you look at 1% on WTI, it's not really much. This thing can move like 4, 5, even possibly 6% a session, not even a day, a session. So 1%, not really much. Everything just slow. Gold 0.15, euro dollar 0.04, 0.05 on British pound. I'm just even surprised, because normally this time we would have German 40 up or down maybe by possibly 50%, 0.50% plus. Not really much going on, but like I said, guys, we had 3 beautiful trades and we won them all. It's a good week, even if we can close. I'm closing my books on Friday. I'm closing my books on Friday for the month, and we're good. Closing my books on Friday, and we're good for the month. I gotta say, man, a rough month for me was May. May came to me, it was like, may you not prosper. That's what happened to me. May was a pop month for me. Was a horrible month for me. I was going through emotions and I was losing like crazy. I don't know what was going on, but I lost like crazy in May. But recovered very well in June. The markets were very much smooth. That's why I always say, guys, when you are having a losing month or you are having a losing week, sometimes take some time off and cool down. Learn to read your emotions. May was bad. May for me was bad. May was bad. Bad. But yeah, we thank God for June. Hopefully July will be also a good week. I always say to the people that I coach and everywhere I speak, as a retail trader, learn the art of not giving back what you've made. Learn that. Retail traders, they like giving away what they have taken. Retail traders would make bad thieves. I'm telling you. Retail traders would make bad thieves. Because retail traders will go take a toaster from someone's house and go to his house, right? Leave the house open in the middle of the night and expose the microwave, the same toaster he took from someone, expose it, fridge, everything. That's a retail trader mentality. Think of it that way. You take a toaster from someone's house, you go back, you don't have the mechanism of locking your house to protect already what you have taken and what you come up with. I'm sorry if I'm besting your Bible, guys, but that's what usually happens, and we cannot allow it to go that way. You are trading so well from week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. You've already made enough, and you're like double or nothing. You lose every win or every profit, rather, even lose your deposit, your investment. I had a debate with someone while we are waiting for our setup, guys. Let me continue speaking if you don't mind. So I had a debate, or I was begging to differ with someone who's also in our space, and he was saying, MJ, for me, a person that makes money in the market, or a person that doesn't make money, because we were like, you find 3 people: a person that makes money, a person that doesn't make money, and a person that doesn't make or lose money. And he was like, a person who doesn't make money, right? And a person who doesn't make money and a person who loses money. He was like to me, MJ, for me, they are the same. And I said, I beg to differ. Because a person who's always break even all the time is breaking even. Yes, he doesn't make money, but you understand that that person has a skill of, and I'm talking about a person who's trading, not a person who puts money in the trading account and just leaves it there and is just sitting. He doesn't even remember if there's money there, or he's scared to take. I'm talking about a person who takes trades. He loses, he wins. He loses, he wins. Every month he's breaking even. Every month is breaking even. So I was saying that type of a person for me already shows a level of skill, because the number one skill for me in trading is how you preserve your capital first. Before, I always say defense in trading is the best mechanism. The markets are not risky, right? The lack of preparation is. Markets are not risky. The lack of preparation is. The lack of approach is. So for me, that person has already showed a skill that he can preserve capital, and that's a good start. Right, that person now needs to see which systems can he put in place to start now making money and see profitability. Not every business that you see out there that is profitable now was profitable in the next 6 or 1 year, right? Some businesses took time. Look at the story of Amazon. It took time for Amazon to start making money. So maybe just to encourage some of you here, you want to make money, but maybe so that you don't, how can I put it? You don't pressurize yourself too much. Maybe start by saying, okay, fine, I'm losing money. Now, the first step I'm going to do is I'm not going to focus on making money, but I'm going to focus on not losing money. Start there. The art of not losing money. Then from there, you can say, okay, fine, I can see this month I did well. I didn't give away the money. The money is still there. Then you can say, okay, fine, now I'm going to put a system that can now multiply this money. I don't know if that makes sense, but for me, that's where I beg to differ with this gentleman about, the topic that we're having. Because think about it, any investor that will want to invest in your business, they are only interested in, if you're going to show them the figures, they're going to ask you, okay, from when do you think we can break even? They're interested in that. They want to know from when we can potentially see our books breaking even. Then from there, they can start listening more to you. But if you're gonna come to any investor and you tell them, okay, I'm starting a business now and we're gonna make 1,000 returns in the first month, I'm never gonna say it's not possible. But what I'm saying is, most investors will say, whoa, wait, could you please explain what do you mean when you say 1,000 returns in a month? Is it possible? I always say, guys, it is. Money can be made from anywhere. The tender guys in South Africa, they can make 1,000 returns in a month just from one project. In 2016, I hosted I don't know if I should tell you guys about this, because you're going to say, Mr. President, what is it that in life you haven't made? In 2016, I hosted the ANC veteran event that was happening in the Tshwane Showgrounds. Some of you know it as Pretoria Showgrounds. That's in 2016. I got that project. I was the one who was running that project, from bookings, getting t-shirts, food, music, transportation. I had a very, very bad experience with that event. I lost a lot of money. Because eventually that was the time DA took over, and they had a certain serious inquiry about the tender irregularities and whatnot, and I ended up not getting even a cent. Never even got a cent till today. I was attending court from 2017, and I ended up leaving the case. It was not worth it. That's why I've learned from my lesson that I don't really like jumping to, because my margin there was crazy, man. I think I was gonna, the margin was crazy there. I was gonna come up with a lot. Like, it didn't even make sense. But that's how you learn in business. You win some, you lose some. That's why even when I lose in trading, I always think of that bad event or bad business transaction I had in 2016. And I'm like, if I can survive that, I can really survive a stop loss. King Kong is saying, looking at high time frames, gold failing to break all-time high, give a structure on 4-hour time frame for me, new low on gold. We are still bullish, my friend, on gold. Bogang is saying we are having NFP on Thursday next week, not on Friday. I was not really aware, but we are gonna have a look at it. Bogang is saying that's how business works. Not everything is gonna be smooth sailing. Yeah, that's so true, my friend. Fungile is saying, with my best setups, I'm always taken out due to early entries, overconfidence with the setup. Today, Paul is speaking again. We'll see how the markets react. Yeah, definitely. Bogan say, I'm a break-even trader. I'd make 200 plus within the first 15 days. Month-end loss, loss of 150 for the rest of the month. You are on your way to victory, my friend. Always remember when I say the good thief. A good thief will never take something from someone and overexpose himself. First man is saying the markets are very slow this week, not a heavy momentum. Hopefully during the New York session it will get better since we have a ceasefire. Yeah, like I said, first man, for me it's a good week already. If I don't get a setup, it's also fine. I would take that. I can in fact close my books today if I want to. I don't have any pressure. I can if I want to. Tabo Lekoto is saying, that's very true, Mr. President. That's how I started to become profitable trader, even though I'm not making large sum of money, but the art of preserving money is where I started seeing the light. That's it, my friend. Stop being obsessed with making money. Start being obsessed with preserving your money first. Because every business that doesn't lose nor make money, at the end of the day, it has potential. Even a losing business has potential. But in my opinion, a break-even business has more potential. Because it has proven to withstand the challenges that comes with it. Neptune is saying, yeah, Bogang is right. Next Friday is a holiday in the US, Independence Day. Oh, okay. So I guess we are not streaming next week Friday, but this Friday we are streaming. Guys, can we please like the stream? Please like the stream there. For those of you that haven't seen the latest episode on TTSA, please do so after the stream. Go on Top Trader South Africa. Industry Chat episode was released last night. Apologies again for it being released at 8 p.m. But either way, you guys, you still turn up, man, and that's what we appreciate. So go check it out. Go check it out. And I always say, guys, if you're a subscriber here, ensure that you're also subscribing on Top Trader South Africa channel. Remember, we are still on the Cape Town tour. So episodes will be dropping every week. Hope you guys are enjoying. Right, German 4-2 closed below, view up at 23,680. Remember, we want to see if 23,600 can hold. We're waiting to see if that will hold. So there's not really much going on, eh? At least Germany is moving down by 0.36%. WTI continues to be in the green. up by 1%. I don't know, guys. I'm all yours. Let me know what is it that maybe you would want us to look at, man. I don't really find anything interesting in this markets this morning. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Once again, choppers, please, I'm a person that likes peace. I like peace. I don't like my head being all over the place. Someone sent me a DM saying that why I don't allow everyone to be part of the Choppers Funded. And I always explain to you guys, the Choppers Funded is a free program. You can get into the program at any given time, ladies and gentlemen. You don't pay a cent. The only way you can join it is via you using our link with Octa to support the same stakeholder that is supporting this initiative. That's the only thing, and we are transparent about it. We will never come on the stream and say to you, guys, make a deposit now. We are trading NFP next week, open positions, so that we get rebates. We are not about that. This is a sponsorship program. All the programs you see from this channel here, when you see me doing interviews, any interviews, articles and what, it's a partnership we have with Octa. We are also trying to give them business as much as they are supporting this initiative. So it's nothing personal, guys. I would want all of you to be on the Choppers Funded. I would want to coach all of you. But unfortunately, I just have to have a criteria for people to enter that, so that tomorrow when the broker says, unfortunately, we don't get business from you, no one can be surprised. Why? Because they are not getting business. This is not a CSI project, corporate social investment, where they're giving back. This is a collaboration project, and every collaboration project must make sense to the people that are collaborating. Nothing personal, guys. I would really love for all of you to join the Choppers Funded. I would really love for all of you to do so. Several, I'm still bullish on gold, my good friend. We exited gold at 3,333, and this is where we have King Kong selling gold at that level. We are out on gold, $3,350 an ounce. This is where we bought. Another low discounted at 3,300 to the upside. Sometimes brokers say to you, before you attend the seminar, make a deposit. But people don't have a problem. When we say it here, it's a problem. I never understand. Octa doesn't even know we have this thing of people must, to join the Choppers Funded, they must join Octa. We are doing it on purpose, understanding how the business world works. Octa doesn't even know this thing. They don't even care. But we want to play it safe. We just want to play it safe. That's it. Nothing personal, guys. And we do have programs that we host for free. Last week, Thursday, we hosted a webinar talking about emotions, and it was a Q&A session. It was for everybody. It was not only for the choppers funded. It was not for the private group. It was for everybody. Some of you asked for a new promo code. There it is. You have it there. We are trying to deliver as you request. So if you do make a deposit with the Okta, you just send me a WhatsApp to say you've done that. Procedure doesn't take more than 2 minutes. You are in the private group. That's it. No, nothing. You don't pay anything to do that. Just to sign up with the Okta and make your deposit there. If you don't know how to trade, keep your money there. You can just keep your money there. Don't trade it. If you don't know how to trade, don't just put it there. If you feel like, no, I've made a deposit with the Okta and I still don't know how to trade, withdraw your money. No one is stopping you. Just take it out. It's your money. You are in control of your money. We will never force you that for you to join our group, you have to open a positions. We don't really make commissions and whatnot from these things. So you join for a week and you are like, this is too risky for me. You can withdraw your money. Do you know how many people made a deposit, didn't trade and withdrew their money because they were scared? I didn't even take them out of the group. And they will find people that still says, I don't have to do so. If I go to a seminar of this broker, I can get access for free. How do you learn trading in 1 day? Not even in 1 day, in 3 hours. How do you do that? Make me understand. SG say took a sell on GU. Scalp. Ooh. What time frame there, my friend? We're now trading at $1.36. Can we break this $1.36 mark and go to $1.35? And I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time. I'm telling you, it's only, mark my words, it's only a matter of time, man. I'm going to take this live stream on international platform. Mark my words. We're going to stream from YouTube and we're going to stream live on TV. Mark my words. I'm working on something. I'm cooking something. Mark my words. If you don't be surprised when you see us stream for the whole 30 minutes live on TV. Not YouTube. Mainstream. Mark my words. First man is saying the stream is very good. It helps a lot. Very informative and not misleading. That's what we try to do, First man, all the time. First man, me and you were supposed to get on a call, my friend, and we've been missing each other. Please give me a call today around 1 p.m. Give me a call. Just call me. I'll expect your call, my friend. And I'm planning to do this on an international platform, not even South African TV station. International. Mark my words. And I'm taking all the choppers with me. Mention you live. We're going together. I'm having a lot of ideas about this stream, man. Like the only thing that I think about every day is like I'm just thinking about the stream. How can I better the stream? How can I improve the stream? How can I, and I'm thinking I'm taking it on TV. I'm taking this live stream. It must be streaming on YouTube and on TV. People that do not have access to internet, but maybe they have DSTV, they will watch us live. Think about it. Think about streaming live. I think we will be, when this happens, we will be the first retail group in let me say in the world. I will be safe to say in the world to live stream on mainstream media at the retail level. I'm not talking about institution. I'm talking about retail level. We will be the first ones. I will not sleep until this dream comes to pass. It will happen. Mark my words, it will happen. Guys, my mom is calling me. It will happen. Thank you, my friend. We'll definitely hit you up. Most of you guys have ideas here, but the reason why your ideas never materialize is that you don't look at your surrounding. Maybe you are not surrounded by people that can, help you to take you to the next level. That's smart. Sebusi, don't forget us when you going global. I can never, my friend. When I said on CNBC Africa last week Friday, I said we are looking to buy this. Who do you think I was talking about? Was I not mentioning you there, Sebusi? It was you, my friend. You are a chopper there. Therefore, I mentioned you. Bryce saying do a live stream with your mom teaching her. That's a dope idea. She wouldn't, I promise you. My mom still don't know, my friend, what I do for a living. So even neighbors will come to my home, will come to my mother's house and say, hey, look, we just saw MJ on TV. What is it that MJ does? She will say, let me call him and put him on loudspeaker. He will explain. She doesn't really understand, man. For her, this thing is so stressful. But I can tell you this. When I started trading, She was like, I took you to school for you to tell me about candlesticks. I said, give me time, give me time. It's only a matter of time. For those of you that are trading and your family members are still doubting if this thing will work out, tell them time only tells. Time, effort, dedication, hard work. It will materialize, I tell you so. I tell you so. It will happen. Consolidation on euro, consolidation there on British pound USD, nothing there on WTI, gold still nothing there. At least we exited at the right time, eh? German also nothing going on there. But yeah, man, I think, family, we can leave it here for today. Let's meet again on Friday. Same time, same place. As I always say from your president, I always enjoy your presence, guys. Thank you so much. For those of you that took all the 3 trades we took from Monday, don't give away those proceeds. Please protect that money at all times. Protect it. All right, from your president, ladies and gentlemen, Friday it is.